Embrace life's fleeting beauty. Savor moments without performance pressure.
Life as a professor, as more an innovator. And I'm going to tell you a bit of a story, and then from there, hopefully get some insights that you can take away from this. So this morning, I decided to do something a little bit different. I decided to go for a walk and just listen to the birds. When I am engaging every day, what I'm trying to do is to get you to like me, to know, like, and trust me. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to build the Reciprocity Project. You need to understand what I'm about. You need to know all of my morals, my values. You need to know stories about who I was and where I grew up. And you need to know all of those things. And I need to be engaged all of the time, trying to get you to understand everything about me so that you will know, like, and trust me. And it's this logic that I have to engage, I have to be on, I have to be enthralled with you and enthralled with the world all of the time that drives a lot of my behavior. I talk about that a lot on this channel. And one of the things I need to do is sort of follow the logic of performance, or follow that I need to always be performing or trying to accomplish something, trying to get to some place. I'm looking at, what's happening and ticking up as I go, looking at that stock market as I go. And we all do this in life. We try to engage, we try to do things that are supposedly trying to move the dial. But today I decided to simply just go for a walk. And I thought, should I actually engage and do something on this walk? And I thought, no, I'm just going to listen to the birds. And I'm going to listen to all of the beautiful birds that are singing. One of the things that it reminds me of, and this is where it's really incredibly important, is that those birds will sing whether I'm there or not. And I am not part of their life. They're not engaged with me. They don't care about me, and I just walk along. And another thing that's really incredibly important to realize is that when I die, when I disappear from this earth in terms of my spirit going off to some other place, those birds will still sing. There'll be some birds that will be there that will sing regardless of who I am and what I'm about. This is a reminder that it's a beautiful thing to listen to that, because it's fleeting. They disappear. You disappear. And there'll only be so much time to do that. Another incredibly important thing is that no matter what you do, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you engage in the world and you try to wring out all of the performance, or try to accomplish things, or tackle the world, or become the leader of tomorrow, that there's a significant of the portion of the world that just does not care. And the only thing that you can do in those circumstances is to simply just live life, to enjoy it, to look at it in amazement. There's this beautiful song, old Italian song from, I don't know if it's Doris Day. It's Que Sera, Sera. And what that means is whatever will be, will be. And I have to engage in this all of the time. I have to say that there's many things that are outside of my control, whether it's God or somebody else that's engaging in it, sort of changing things, I don't know. But what I do know is I have to enjoy every single moment, because it's fleeting. It disappears. Your time disappears. So regardless of whether you accomplish things or whatever happens to you, you have a big life that's happening outside of you that ultimately does not care, that ultimately will continue on regardless of whether you're there or not. And to me, that when I'm not thinking about performance or thinking about accomplishing things, it's incredibly relaxing to know that I don't matter. It's incredibly relaxing to say all of that logic that they try to convince you to do in school doesn't matter. All of that stuff does not matter. And so I can get back up and I can just simply say, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this. So I loved The Simpsons when I was a kid, and there's this one episode, old episode, where the world was going to be blown up and everybody's panicking and everybody is trying to run around. And when they realize it's futile, by the way, Simpsons are written very, very well. When they realize it's futile, and it's going to happen no matter what, they all get out and they all start singing Que Sera, Sera. And the whole world starts singing that this will be. And they're all pleasant inside. And I want you to really take that by heart, that our lives are fleeting. Eventually, you do pass away, but the birds will still sing. Your legacy, your life still continues on, and you'll always be there in other moments and other things. And I think it's an incredibly important lesson. Go listen to the birds. Realize that you're not that important after all, but that's okay. That's a beautiful thing. And the more that I try to internalize that, the more I appreciate you, the more I appreciate the world, the more I appreciate just the beauty that's around us. Take care. Have a wonderful day.